We're not yet quite. Okay. Josh, go.
Welcome to the show.
Hold on, I gotta move your microphone.
Hold on, it's too far away, and I can't see a thing. It's Taylor and Chase and Josh. We're gonna get together and show you something cool. Gonna take you to school. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Well, as you can see, I cannot. Thank you for the applause. Thank you.
Oh, my microphone won't stay in place. Hold on.
Oh, we got a runaway mic.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to the Tuesday stream that still has no name. It's like the
Stream through the desert with the stream with no name.
Anyways,
Yeah.
We've got to our right, Joshua Wilson Moschikski.
Hello.
To the left, Taylor East.
Hello.
And then Chase in the middle. Hello.
Brashiz.
I didn't want the people to know my last name. No.
Too bad.
No.
He also lives at. Kidding.
Stop. I'm gonna get doxxed. Anyways,
Know the last four.
once again, this show has no theme yet and no plan, but we did come up with a plan today, and that is to entertain you. So you are now entertained. You are welcome.
Yes.
But what we've got here today is a Builders Edition 814, and we also have
Builders Edition 814.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Josh
Oh, wait, no, I
is
have the regular one.
blindfolded with the
Patented Palin beanie,
yeah.
of which you can too buy.
Also, correction, I have a regular 814. I don't have a Builders.
Oh, is this one?
I forgot. That one's a Builders.
Anyways, they're pretty close enough that we're fine. Anyways, so what we have here, though, is we have an old gen and we have the new generation of Taylor. So one is going to have the traditional 2-bolt system in the neck, and it's going to have the ES2 system, which is going to be, bass, treble, volume, pretty standard. And if you've ever played or heard of Taylor, you kind of know the sound that it already is. V-class bracing, it's awesome. It's everything that a Taylor could and should be, and they're great. It's spruce and spruce on the top, East Indian rosewood on the back, and it's going to be the same on the next generation one that we have as well. And the next generation one, though, I'll let Taylor kind of explain some of the differences. So we'll kind of go there. I've got the explanation on the old one. Taylor's got the new one. But Josh doesn't know which one either one is. So we're going to play for him. He's going to play him, and we're going to see if he can guess which one's which.
So, the one that
might
I've
move
got, well, not the one that I've got, but,
Might move the microphone a little
oh, my bad. So, the next generation thing that changes just a little bit on the newer models is they have what they call that micro adjustment neck on it. So it allows you to raise the neck like up and down as compared to just the truss rod. So it allows you to adjust the action completely on the fly.
Think of it like a Floyd Rose, but for acoustics, where you can basically fine adjust your neck instead of it just being just the truss rod.
True. But the biggest, at least to me, the biggest difference between the next gen as well as the old one is the next gen one has a completely different pickup system in it. It's still a Taylor proprietary one, but it's completely revamped.
Corsair?
I can't quite remember the name of it.
Starts with a C. Jordan, look us up on the computer as the man behind. I think it's
That's
Corsair.
a little bit different, as well as they did change the V class a little bit on the 2026 models. It's something with the C though.
Huh?
It's something with the C. I just
Yeah.
don't know what it is.
The new Taylor electronic system, what it's called. But Cortana. But honestly, both are super great guitars. Now,
Claria.
Claria, that's what it was. Not even anywhere close.
Claria pickup system.
It's an interesting name.
But really, I do notice because with the three, we got also in a new generation 314 and a new generation 414, and I definitely could tell a sound difference. A lot of their new bracing, it's still the V-class bracing, slightly adjusted, slightly different place. And I know that they've said they've been doing some new stuff on it as well, where I can tell a difference where if you're a person who has always liked the feel of a Taylor but has wanted something more either vintage approached or something that is more warm, I would definitely say a new generation might be your thing. Whereas like the old traditional Taylors, they have the Taylor sound. To me, everyone says it's bright. To me, it's balanced. It's more of a balanced thing across, especially with the 814. It doesn't sound like a D28. It sounds like a more balanced rosewood that I typically like the sound
Why
out of
he
more.
sits on, that side of the couch. No pun intended. I also think the warmer of the next gen one, kind of a little bit nicer to my ears.
Yeah, and that's honestly, this is fun for me because I haven't tried the next generation one either, or have I? You'll never know until the end. But we're going to keep it a secret. Josh doesn't know which one's coming up, so I think first things first is we're just going to do like a little sound test of the two of them and play. So this is going to be guitar. What I'm playing is going to be guitar number 1.
Okay. Yes. Can we not touch me?
And Shane is touching Josh on his
Try to
ear.
give me a dry willy.
But
It's like a wet willy, but a little bit more respectful.
yeah. No, I feel like it's actually more disrespectful.
It could be more disrespectful. I don't know.
But
See
I'm
it
just
either
thankful
way.
there's no saliva.
so I'm gonna adjust myself on the couch with the guitar and move my mic a little bit. But this is guitar number 1. So I'm just gonna do some chords and then like maybe a little bit of lead stuff. And I've got everything set to noon, everything flat EQ wise, so that way it's just pretty equal across. So that's guitar number 1. And then Jordan's going to mute us real fast. And handing it over to Talon for guitar number 2. Josh, what are your overall thoughts on guitar number 1?
The playing could be better. I'm
Wow.
Wow.
no, it had a pretty well balanced sound. I feel like I got a little bit of mid boominess,
Mid-boomy, okay.
but
can
still
see
like
it.
a good top end to it.
Okay. And that's, we've got everything set to flat, honestly, to be pretty expected for electronic system at flat. A lot of times they tend to be pretty mid-boomy. But, Talon, are you ready?
I am.
Okay.
So this one should be the same way in which everything is right at noon. So we'll just give her a couple chords. It's much hotter. Hold on.
Yeah, let us dial it in just real fast. There we go.
Perfect.
All right. Start back over.
I just want to drink my fish, eat my meat.
Okay.
Can you give us a little like individual chords or not individual notes, some lead stuff to kind of hear some differences? Okay. Josh, thoughts?
I want to say it sounds less expensive. I don't know how to describe it, but I can hear more pick attack, and it feels like a lesser quality pickup.
It could
Okay,
also just be
okay.
me.
Well, no. It comes down to like the pick attack of the pickup, I guess.
Okay.
Fair
That's
enough.
fair.
Fair enough. We won't talk about it too much until after we can unveil.
I swear,
which one's which.
if I nail this, I'm gonna be so
But
proud.
so we're gonna do this now. We're gonna give it over to Josh. Let's go ahead and mute that chord.
I've
Or we
never
could just give him the
played.
one I just played.
Or
Or if you wanna
Fine.
keep it
We'll
in
give him the
order.
one that Talon wants.
I was trying to make it easier.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
We're going to hand over guitar number 2 to you. I'm going to push your mic out a little bit so it doesn't hit the guitar and you have some room.
Coming on in. All right.
Okay. And remember, don't feel anything along the body. He's not allowed to feel anything along the body, sound hole, or anything. And here, I got a pick for you. Extend your right hand.
I already got I got a pick in my pocket over here.
Oh, okay.
If I need it, but
Okay. All right. So this is going to be Josh playing guitar number 2. He's a better guitar player than the two of us. This isn't fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Overall thoughts?
smooth, but also again, it's just that it's got like a chunkiness to the attack.
Okay.
Does that make any sense?
How does it feel? Like play-wise, how does it feel?
Feels pretty good. I like the action. It's
I think once we get you, unblindfolded and we get opinions, we start messing with the EQ a little bit. So
Yeah,
we'll
and
take it
that's-
out.
I would say we'll definitely play around with the electronic systems and both to see what's doing what. Feel free in the comments, post below which ones you think switch. So we're measuring old generation versus new generation Taylor 814s. Josh is playing guitar number 2 right now, and I've got in my hands guitar number 1.
there is like a bit of a buzz if I really dig in. So
Yeah, but that's honestly most honest for low action acoustics. If you really start pulling at it and digging in, it's gone too. All right. Any closing remarks?
no, it's still. I hate to say it sounds like a cheaper pickup, but it sounds like a cheaper pickup. It doesn't sound
Okay.
bad. I want to be clear. It does not sound bad. I like it.
And see, I get exactly what you're saying. I think maybe a different way of saying it is not cheaper, but older. To me, it sounds like an older pickup system.
Yeah, I could see that.
Just out of curiosity, which one do you think you have?
I think I have the one that's not the Builder's Edition.
Newer one or older one might be easier just for them.
I think I have the older one.
Okay. Okie dokie. All right. Well, Taylor, if you want to grab guitar number 2.
Alright. Here to abduct it.
All right, and we're gonna go ahead and mute the cable. We're good. Oh. Which one are you looking for, Mike?
Don't feel up there.
18? Something with the slotted headstock. Whoa, I almost just got whacked in the face.
Oh, sorry. I can't see.
No. Okay. So Josh is now got, and I'm gonna. This guy. All right, Josh has now got guitar number 1. It was tuned before, I promise. Here, hold on. Give me the.
I got it.
Sounds like he's got it.
By George, he's done it while he's blind. Okay, so this is guitar number 1. Wish I knew how to play harmonica. Initial thoughts?
More clarity. More balanced. I don't get that kind of buzzy hiss when I'm really digging in, so I can really...
At first, I thought you were about to do Semi-Charm Kind of Life.
Oh,
Wait, scoot down a little there. Oh, wait. There you go.
that's all I'm going to play.
How's it feel?
Like $1 million. I like this one a lot more.
Now, I will say an unfair thing between this one and the other one is this is a Builder's Edition, so the Builder's Edition does have a different neck, and it's kind of an asymmetrical taper for an acoustic, and they always feel so good.
It really does. Like, just the action and playability alone, I would spend the extra money on this.
Okay. Any guess on which one this one is, old or new?
I want to say new.
You want to say the
I
new
want to say
one?
the new one, but I could be...
Okay. Any final thoughts before we remove the Palin branded beanie?
Final thoughts.
Any last
think-
comments for the class?
Oh, sorry, Mike. Not that Mike, this Mike. Just in case he
Forgive
gets
me,
confused.
Mike.
Sorry, Mike.
Sorry, Mike.
Just in general, I feel like this one might be set up a little bit better because I feel like the action was a little bit higher on guitar numero dos.
Okay.
I'd say you're right.
Okay.
So just playability, and that might be why I feel like this one plays better.
Yeah, that'll play a big factor into it.
But all in all, like, normal acoustic tone, they're both pretty comparable, to be honest.
I would say true. We don't really have a great way to show these off without the electronics plugged in on here. But overall, yeah. We'll see if maybe we can use one of our mics to set it up to kind of do a natural acoustic
I'd say
test.
the newer one's got a little less high, a little bit more low. At least that's what I get out of it.
Okay. Well, hey, Josh, the real question is if you were gifted one, which one would you want? Guitar number 1 or guitar number 2?
One.
Number 1. All right, Josh.
This is one, right?
Officially remove your Palin branded beanie.
The light!
Just,
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Jeez. Hair's probably a mess, too.
you have your glasses?
Yeah, got him right here.
Let him put his spectacles on.
Oh, my goodness.
His vision makers. Hello. Welcome to the land of the light.
Wow. It's a lot brighter in here than I remembered it being.
It's because the Lord's with us. Amen. It's because we're playing a Taylor. I don't think a church has heard of another brand.
But the one that you do, in fact, have is the older one.
Yep. So the one that Josh was playing, guitar number 1, is the old generation 814 with the ES2 system.
But that one is the builder, so you did pick that out
Yeah.
pretty easy.
And guitar number 2 is the next generation.
The one I got
Now,
in my hands is the brand new one.
I will say, I think Taylor has a point that we definitely need to try that one and now mess with the electronics because that is the thing. That's why I love the ES2 system is because it was super well balanced. And to me, the thing that it doesn't sound like a piezo pickup. It just sounds like the guitar pretty well.
I despise piezos.
Unless you ask him about them, then he loves them.
Well, yeah.
If you're wanting to buy one, we'll say. I'm just kidding.
I'll do anything. I like a good sound hole pickup. I like a just
Right, something about it
I
like
like
an
those
actual just
more.
pickup. I don't know.
yeah.
Well,
I think it's because
or like
back in the olden days, that's just how it always was. And I think that might just be my ear being.
Well,
one of
to
my
me-
favorite acoustic players was Dallas Green, and he always played a Martin Triple O with I don't remember exactly what LR bags, but it's an LR bags that sits in the sound hole.
Yeah, I can't
And,
remember the name of that one.
M1?
It may be.
Maybe.
It may be. It's white.
Yeah.
But no, I agree with you, and that's the hard part because I have never cared for the piezo pickup sound. Because like even when we get into the electric guitars, where it's like, well, it's got the piezo pickup that can do the acoustic thing as well as the electric thing, and it's like to me, it's never done it. And for me, what I would sound, and don't hate me, Ovation fans, but to me, this sounds like an Ovation. It sounds like a plasticky kind of. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing. This is a personal preference thing of just like, I am a Taylor fan and I have an ES2 system, and I was excited to see it until I got a chance to hear it, and I wasn't a fan of it, but that's why I wanted to try it out. It has the piezo pickup sound, and I'm not a piezo pickup guy. I would rather be either a microphone or whatever, and because technically the ES2 system isn't under the saddle pickup like a piezo, but there's something about the ES2 system that doesn't sound that way for me. And so that's kind of my thing, to be honest. But I do want to give it a fair shake. Hi, Dan. I do want to give it a fair shake because we just had everything set to noon, which the controls, if I'm not mistaken, on the new next generation should be volume, tone, and mid contour, which is going to be a large part of that piezo sound. So let's go ahead and mute this mic, and we'll hand it over to Taylor, or mute the cord. Because I had Josh on guitar number 1 just being flat on everything. It was just set to noon.
I was like,
everywhere.
I had this
But
one.
I do want to say, visually speaking, at least, that compared to a builder's edition, I mean,
Oh, it looks great.
Oh, they both look
if
incredible.
you put me in a room with them and I just didn't know,
Main thing you're going to get a difference is you don't get the gold knob or
Yeah.
the vintage tuners
if
on
you
here.
hide this, I would honestly, I wouldn't be able to.
The
tell
thing
too well.
that's the difference on here in builders don't show the grain on
Mm-hmm.
the side. They're going to be a blacked out kind of darker brown. You can kind of see it, but it is a
kinda
darker
You don't see
stain.
nearly as much as you do here.
Same on
if
the
you
back
go
as well, as you get the double binding of kind of like that gold binding.
yeah.
Whereas this is just a traditional double bound. You can really see the grain pop. Hey, man.
They
How
are both
you?
gorgeous. I do want to make that very clear.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, no, you're
I
all
love the wood grain on that one too.
So I like the neck on my guitar.
Yeah.
So I was going to try to compare this guitar neck. Like,
Yeah. Give her a whirl, man. I'll come check on you when we finish up the show. All right. No, you're all good. All right. So now this is going to be Talon, and this is still everything at noon, right, Talon?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it is.
So, yeah,
I'm gonna
for-
move whichever knob the one
It should
furthest
tell
towards
you.
the neck is.
Does
It
tell
doesn't
you?
say,
It doesn't say?
unless I'm blind, but
Here, let me see.
it does. I don't think it says actually.
We're about to experiment and
Figure it
find out. Okay, so that's tone.
It's got 2 though.
So the other one
There's
should be
a-
the mid contour.
Yeah.
That almost sounds like a treble. No.
There's not a treble control, so that's your mids right there.
I'm gonna just move everything to the right and just see what happens.
Yeah, because see, with rolling off the tone, the problem is it gets way too warm. It loses any articulation behind it.
Now I'm gonna move everything back the other direction and just see what happens.
And that's a bright piezo pickup if I've ever heard one. Less
Some
camera
praise
feed.
there.
It's back.
With the brightness of the piezo, it will definitely cut through in a mix in a recording. If you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
kind of double track where you mic up and then also plug in direct, you can get a really wide sound doing that.
Yeah, and that is a great way to mix the two together because essentially that's what you do with like an LR Bag's anthem. That's kind of the idea. And my hard part is like you said, cheap maybe not the best word, but it's like
Yeah.
it sounds rubber bandy. It sounds plasticky to me.
Very, very, very
don't know how to
plasticky
explain it, but
at
I
first,
like it.
but it's not a bad sound.
It's
by
a
any
vintage
means.
thing. It makes me think of like the 70s and 80s, like guys playing guitar. Like it makes me think of America the band because in the 70s and 80s, you didn't really have a great way to mic up a guitar or put a pickup in it. So everywhere was an Ovation, and that's why Ovations got so popular is because they didn't feed back as much. They had an electronic system. They did all the stuff that you wanted to do, but because of that, every piezo pickup and kind of idea sounds like a Ovation. I've never cared for the tone. It sounds very thin and it sounds rubber bandy.
It's like, so I'm gonna try to attempt to dial this into something that.
Yeah, say let's keep messing around with it and see if we can
So
find a tone
back
that's
at
usable.
noon.
Because I do apologize. We're not sitting here trying to dump on the next generation. I think it is still a good guitar, and I think it will have a good sound. We just got to kind of figure it out and find a sweet spot. Because to me, honestly, I feel like if you had kept the tone pretty bright but rolled off the mids and gave it more of a mid scoop, it might have a better tone.
Like this? Or is it the other direction?
That tone just got rolled off right there.
So roll it back up just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit there. I'm struggling to figure out what this other one does.
How many knobs are there?
3.
So one's volume, one's mid contour, one's tone.
Sounds like a treble. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Mid contour treble, and then the one in the back's the volume.
Well, treble will be tone.
Tone.
Because think of it like a tone knob on a guitar where it's rolling off your high and mid frequencies off there to basically just give you low. So, yes. And let us know your thoughts in the comment too. We're always curious to see your thoughts because that's the thing is I think at the end of the day, there's not a right or wrong answer. I think this is going to be for someone who wants this guitar. And this is going to be for someone who wants this guitar. This is definitely to me a more vintage sounding instrument, just period. It's got a little bit more warmth into it.
I like that. However you have it set now, I like.
I think that's a preference thing for me where it's like it's still maybe a hair too piezo-y.
Oh yeah, but I mean.
But it's not bad. It's a usable tone.
Yes.
That would cut through a mix pretty well. That makes me think of like a 90s guitar, like a live performance.
See, I really dig this for some reason.
I think that's fair. There's nothing wrong with
tone a
that.
lot
Yeah,
more.
like.
I think I find myself gravitating more towards this tone a lot more.
Here, we'll plug it back in and then let Josh mess
Here,
with that one.
you mind if I try it real fast?
Yeah, go for it.
I would love to give it a shot.
I was like, I know, like, it might be a little bit more piezo sounding to them. I honestly think I might like the Calaria a little bit better. See, but also now it sounds completely different because I didn't have the actual sound of the guitar.
Enough. We're gonna get copywritten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know one thing I just noticed? I like the sound of it less now that it's not in my hands, and I think I was just mixing PA and sound of
Well, because I mean that's the hard part with electrics is you're gonna hear both because
because it's a lot.
Yeah,
louder
that
than
actually
it sounded
changed.
to me over here.
yeah, because for me when you take your hand away, it's like okay, not actually that bad still piezo-y, but without it,
Yeah, it was like it sounded great in my hands, but also that's not what y'all are hearing.
Yeah. It's still again not bad at all.
not a bad tone, no.
No.
So
I get what they
that's
were
tone.
going for. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
nope, that's volume. JK.
I will say I'm a little old-fashioned with my acoustics. I don't mess with the electronics hardly at all. I just mic it up and do it the old
Let's
way.
see.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll run an acoustic pickup and also mic it up because I like a really wide stereo sound.
Now I will say I love how they kept it here, where like when you're at noon, it's
feel it.
Yeah, there's a notch, so that's great.
I will say I do like the actual pickup design a little bit better, the under the saddle.
I do like it being in the sound hole.
For reliability, that's going to go a long way.
Well, I was actually just talking to a gentleman where he did not like having these knobs on the side because his strap would knock it, and I believe it was his volume that he was speaking
Yeah,
about.
I've heard a lot of people say that.
So I
Wow.
get that being an issue.
see, that
for
sounds
sure.
way hotter than it did in my hands.
Well,
Yeah.
that's tone, I think. Nope, that's tone. Okay, so the far left knob is tone. This is just giving you a test. So this is tone rolled off all the way. I think I've got the mid contour at noon. This is going to be the tone at noon. And this is the tone all the way open. Yeah.
You're very right.
And then, so I'm going to turn the tone back down to noon. And I'm going to take the mid contour down all the way. So actually, no, doing what I thought would help it didn't really help it out too well. Just for science, I'm going to push the tone up and keep the mid contour down all the way. So. I I like that tone a little bit more for my personal taste.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could add in a little bit more mids, like.
See, I like that.
Yeah. That kind of brought more life to it.
I will say it sounds a
I
lot
can-
more dialed from what
I
had
can
in the
vibe
audience.
with that. I
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. Chase, I'm really glad you're playing it now because it feels completely different to me.
And that's enough to not get us copyright stricken. But so then I'm gonna do back what I was saying. So I'm gonna roll the mid contour down all the way, and then this is, or wait, that is tone. So that's tone all the way pushed up, mid contour all the way down. Yeah, it kind of loses its presence, but I think the sweet spot that I like is tone all the way up, but then roll the mid contour to what I would say is, if we're looking at the knob and it's like, it goes all the way to here, to mid, to here, I would say right about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock is where I like that. But I think that sounds pretty good. It's a little loud. I'm going to turn it down.
That's what it was.
Still think I probably prefer, let's real quick,
Yeah,
just
like,
because
give
we've
it
been
to
messing with
Josh and
this.
see what
We
happens.
got this kind of dialed in. Let's get this one plugged in and see how it sounds. All right, Josh.
All right.
So we're going back to here, and we can mess with the EQ a little bit on here, find a sweet spot for it. But honestly, I thought noon was pretty good. So this one's got, so that's your volume there. This is going to be bass and this is going to be treble. I would say this one's got a little bit more warmth against it right now compared, so maybe that's bass. And so this is bass and treble fully clocked out. Now I will say out the gate something I think that this one's lacking compared to this one. I feel like you get the woodiness of the acoustic out of here. I feel like this just sounds like an under the saddle pickup. It sounds like a good acoustic, but I'm like, I feel like I can hear the wood to this. Does that make sense?
A little bit.
Or maybe air. Maybe air is the better way to say it. I feel the air and hear the air more of this than I felt this. This sounds more like a pickup to me. That sounds more like the guitar to me.
Okay, I can see that.
I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone, but. So right now Josh has got it set to about like 1 o'clock on bass, almost 3 o'clock on treble.
Go back to. See, I really like this pickup for fingerstyle.
I'm also playing a
specifically,
yellow pick, by the
because
way.
this is going
We all
to
have the
kind of.
exact same pick.
Except
I
for
do
Josh.
Not.
Wait, do you not?
Yes,
Oh, he's got
I-
a purple. He's different.
I play Tortec sharps, purples, and greens.
That song throws me for a loop every time you play it because it sounds really close to Cherry Wine.
I know.
Okay, now real fast while it's fresh in everyone's ears, swap them out. Jordan, we're gonna mute cable, play, and you're gonna play the exact same thing.
Thank you.
So switching over to the next generation from old generation.
Get lost, Grandpa. This isn't your normal.
All right, I'm playing the exact same thing. I really have no other way to say it than this just reminds me of a vintage acoustic guitar.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I don't know if I'm the contrarian here. I might like that one better.
I don't know if I like one or more than the other because listening to them now that they're both dialed in spaces that I like them, to me, I listen to this and this sounds like a recording of an older vintage guitar. That's what it
Yeah.
sounds like to me. And
It
so
almost
like I
sounds
have
little
a,
more like kind of the mic pickup thing that they used to do
Yeah.
back in the day.
this makes me think of like James Taylor and kind of that sound.
Yes.
Like that's what that sounds like. To me, this seems like a modern guitar. And like I said, I get the air out of it. I get the whole encompassing guitar. This sounds like a vintage pickup system in there, and I'm getting a vintage pickup system. Not
I
wrong.
kind of dig it.
I would say it's growing on me, but I think if I was still had to pick one for my intents and purposes of what I like to do and the sound I'm looking for, I'd rather do that and then get a pickup system in a guitar that's different to that. Does that make sense?
100%.
Josh, any thoughts for you?
No, I feel like you guys kind of hit the nail on the head on there.
You sound good playing it.
Thank you.
I'm also curious to know what it sounds like compared to an LR.
Yeah. Do you guys want to grab an LR?
What time are we looking at, Jordan? I think we maybe wrap it up and save that for another show.
Okay.
But all right, so gonna move from left to right. Closing thoughts, Talon. We have old generation versus new generation Taylor 814s. Thoughts?
I kind of like the whole they're going almost for a more vintage thing out of it, because that to me almost resonates a little bit more with kind of what my ear feels. That one just kind of feels at home and what I'm used to, whereas this is the full blazing modern thing. You hear everything in the best way possible. They're an apples to oranges. They're both fantastic, and I love both of them.
Okay, Josh.
I'm gonna kind of echo what he said with they're both fantastic. I feel like they both have their own use cases. I would feel like this would kind of stand up a little bit better in a mix. Like I said, it just has more of that brightness and top end. But I do prefer the tonal qualities of the older generation.
Okay.
I think they both have something to offer, and it's just kind of a pick your poison.
Yeah, tools in a toolbox.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And this is. Oh,
I do not like the knobs on the side.
See,
That
I
I can
really
kind of
like
gripe with.
the
I
the
do.
sound hole one.
I do like that. It is
Yeah.
clean and sleek.
I think we could all agree on that one. That I think that was a wise
That was
move.
a good change.
Oh yeah.
And then especially reliability. I mean, these get dust in them all the time. Occasionally they'll cut out or you hear
Yeah,
it
that's
crackle the second.
well. That's
it
part of the
moves.
biggest issue why they wear out so fast. Sometimes compared to other pickups is because being on the top they collect dust and
Exactly.
get dirt and
Yeah.
debris in there. So,
Alright.
yeah, I think for me, I think I may be a slight little bit of the different contrarian because, like, for me, I think I still probably prefer the tone of that one for what I like to do. But I think you're out
Is it
of right.
because you own one?
And I
You're
think that
used to
probably
it?
makes I'm used to that sound. But like I said, I think it comes down to I like both. They are different applications. To me, this is a vintage sounding instrument. Like I said, it sounds like an old under the saddle piezo pickup sound. This to me, the modern one, it sounds modern. I feel like I'm almost getting a microphone in the guitar too without having the microphone system.
Yeah.
I get the air that's moving, and I feel like I get just a little bit fuller, clearer image of what the guitar sounds like, whereas this one I'm getting a sound of a pickup, and not either one is bad or wrong, they are just different. And so at the end of the day, I think they're both good options. My thing that I would like to say is I would hate to say, because I know what they're going to do, I wish they would make both and that you could choose whichever one, but I know that this is
get
going to
a-
go out of the way. This is going to be the new thing, and that's what makes me a little bit more sad about it. I do love that it's in the sound hole. I think both play and sound good. I think acoustic wise, I'm gonna have to try and hear them both side to side and hear them because I
They
love
do
the
sound
A14
really
acoustically.
different from one another. Which
but-
is something I thoroughly enjoy about that one is it feels like a whole different instrument. They look exactly the same. They do not sound the same, at least to me.
Yeah. But I think that kind of surmises all my things. I think both are good. I think you guys need to come into the store and try them for yourselves because three guys who play very different things and very different styles is not going to be your style. You'll need to come hear it and hear how it sounds with you. But come give them a shot. Come see what you think. Let us know your thoughts. I appreciate you guys for doing all this. And Jordan, thank you as always, operating the camera and everything. But we will see you guys tomorrow for Shane. Same time, Wednesday at 3. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day.
Take it easy.